Good morning, Masters. Carrie Lemastis with Take Back Your Light. So let's just see what's on the mind of my guides. We're talking about communicating with guidance. We're talking about connecting on a regular basis. This is what we need. This is what we, as a society, we're not doing. We're giving away our power. We're giving away all of our power. What does that mean? It means you still look on the outside for healings, for support, and of course, some support on the outside is fine until you cross the line of giving away your power to that person. You go to the doctor, and the doctor, because they are supposed to be the experts, and they are on some level, but most of the time, I would say 75% of illnesses and reasons people go to the doctors, we could handle on our own. Through diet and exercise and mastering your mind. This is not about never going to the doctor. They are professionals. They've learned some valuable skills. But when you check in with your guidance and you're coming from a clear perspective of self-love, you make choices that fulfill, you make choices that support health. You make choices in your life that support your body, that support your mind, that support your power, personal power. This is the message. This is the message. It's the person, it's taking your, it's getting a hold of your personal power, respecting yourself, loving yourself. Connecting to your guidance. Because when you're faced with choice, and you're fighting those two voices inside your head, which do you choose in that moment? Which do you choose in that moment? We all know that moment. We all know that moment. To eat the potato chips or not. To drink that next drink or not. We all know that moment. One is so much louder than the other. One is so much louder. One is so much more charismatic. One is so much more fun. One is so much more and I want you to feel into that fun. This one is seeing a night scene at the bar, talking to men, talking to the charismatic, fun man that she knows very well. And she knows that the charismatic, bright, fun ones turn out to be toxic. So what is on the other side of that? What does the other voice look like? What does the other voice look like? When you're looking and you're asking for guidance to do one thing or the other, what does the other voice look like? It's very quiet. It's more introspective. Not everyone is going to choose this voice. Your friends might not even want you to choose this voice because they want to go play in the bar. This is the more difficult choice if you're not in the practice of choosing the quiet voice, the healthy choice, the choice you know on some level, you know that's the choice that you should make. It's so hard to make that choice. But I'm here to tell you that it gets easier the more you make that choice. It gets easier. Yes, as you stop choosing the life, the bar scene, that flashy, loud, as you peel away from that life, they quickly turn their heads. They quickly find someone else to haunt. But as you go towards the healthy choice, whatever it is, remember to give yourself kudos, pat yourself on the back for making that choice every time. Every time. Because you deserve it. It's not the easy choice. And it's the pattern. And most importantly, as you give yourself kudos, make yourself feel good for that. You know, you might lose friends. You might find yourself with a lot of time on your hands. Use that time to take care of yourself. Use that time to give your soul what your soul needs. Make more healthy choices. Take a walk around the block. As you make those choices, as you turn your attention to the good voice, whatever you want to call it, you will attract new people in your life. You will attract new behaviors. the old behaviors will melt away. It won't be difficult to quit drinking when you decide that that is no longer for you. It won't be difficult to quit smoking when you decide that is no longer for you. Notice this is a mind trick. This always has been an issue in your mind. When I say decision, you can see it as one decision, you can see it as many small decisions. But it's really, this is why we come through. This is why we have guided her to hypnosis and hypnotherapy, because this is a mind training technique to healing. And as she develops, as she connects to guidance more, it just becomes more and more obvious that this whole path has been guided. She knows that, but it's always nice to have the reminder, or the reminder that you're not alone. Got a team of guides. And as you connect to the guides, making healthy choices gets a lot easier. The downloads, the information, the inspiration. A recent download, this one was about ADD. As she was diagnosed with ADD as a young child, before they were really talking about it. ADD frequency is that of fear and anxiety. I can't speak to ADHD, but I assume it's very similar. It's been my experience, just knowing the energy of it in my body of ADD. It's a frequency of anxiousness, of anxiety, and that's fear. And it makes sense because it comes up for her mostly around test taking. So when we connect to ourselves, when we connect to our guides, and we get the information through our guidance, through our calm subconscious mind, ADD cannot exist. So I invite you all to check in on a regular basis with your guidance. She's developed a system, developing a system a package. It can help you through every step of this process, starting with meditation and learning how to channel your guides, how to connect. And she uses hypnosis to connect with your guides. There's a guided induction. And then leads you to discover the message for the day. Another part of the package for her is the regressive release method. So the methods that she has put together through studying different forms of hypnosis and hypnotherapy. It's a process of releasing energy from the past out of your energy field, out of your body field. The energy that's been lodged for years, for lifetimes. And the reprogramming of your subconscious mind so that you don't just put that energy right back when we're done with our session. It's a holistic approach. She has a new offering called Mind Management. And the Mind Management session is after you learn all these skills, after you learn her techniques, to connect with your guide, to become the master of your mind, meaning clearing out, pulling the weeds of what's in your subconscious mind currently, but also she calls creating sanctuary around you, becoming aware of what you allow into your subconscious mind, making the choices, making the healthy choices. And then so the Mind Mastery course is designed for those who have learned the tools, have gone through the 4 sessions, and need some additional guidance. Maybe some more encouragement, maybe another session, whatever it is. These are new skills. You are becoming a new person with a new frequency. And I and my guides are here through that process. I teach the mind management or the reprogramming portion, the hypnotherapy portion. It also includes removing energy from the body. That takes practice. But I'm putting together a seminar. We are putting together a seminar. Thank you. We are putting together a seminar on Zoom so that you can learn these techniques by yourself. If you're curious about it, about hypnosis and hypnotherapy, the Zoom workshop will teach you self-hypnosis. It's super helpful. And how I pull the energy out of my body. Because I'm developing personally with connection to my guides how to do this for myself. We are multi-dimensional, powerful beings. And don't let anybody tell you differently. Connection to your guides is a muscle. It just needs to be trained. But it is your birthright. This has been a channeled message from her guides. She asks that we don't get wrapped up in names. So, thank you, everyone. And I hope you have a great day. Carry the message. It's time to take back your life.